Hello, beautiful diamonds of light. It is your girl, Diamond of Light. I speak all as well, each and every one of you all. Y'all, I am galactically, cosmically finishing up my piece, all right? I'm doing my last finishes, letter touch as. Um, I'm excited. Um, I just got some things to do. I did my little star system up here. Not working on like the mimicking, trying to mimic that into this, because this is like supposed to be the representation. This one that I'm looking at here with the house. Anyway, we'll get there. And so I'm trying to put this in here so it can look like kind of mimic it, you know. And go from there, you know, and go from there, and go from there. Might turn out all right. I'm gonna say it is gonna turn out all right. Yeah, I had my day read. The day was good. I did a lot around with me. Excuse me, which was that's a lot of confirmation on the channel message I was giving earlier. Okay, it's a lot going on. But you know, we here for it. We still here for it. Yo, tomorrow is the first day of the full moon in Scorpio, and the energies have been intense, but I'm weathering it, right? I'm weathering it. It's like, uh, it definitely been intense, but I be here for it. So I get through it. I listen to my inner guidance, and I just, alchemize it, and I go with the flow. Shoot. And then what? And then what? you know? But yeah, it's been a good day. All said and done, you know what I'm saying? It's been a good day. Today is a good day. It's the nighttime now, so I'm just chilling. It's I just want to look like it's looking at it from a distance, so it might not look like I really wanted to look. What that gray at? But I'm trying to kind of like if you see those colors, like that's that. I'm just having fun with it, y'all. Like this is my inner child. I'm gonna do this, chit chat with y'all for a minute. Like give me a little workout in, cause y'all gotta show y'all my little. I got it when it was going for 13. It was $13 or something. So I can get that. I can ask for $13 and get it. Okay. But big stuff, no. I gotta work my way up to stuff that's because I got little things that I always need, and you know we we get by. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful for everything I'm always able to get. So I'm not going to complain. I don't complain. I'm grateful for everything. Okay? I'm grateful for everything that is, given to me, that comes my way in every fashion that can help me out. So I do got, I'm going to show y'all my little, my little TikTok shop exercise thing. Y'all know that, I'm just going to show you to y'all. And after I do that, get that in, you know what I'm saying, for a few reps, I'm going to get into meditation once I get my circulation, my channels flowing. Cause I ain't did that yet. I ain't been long got that. So I ain't got on a couple times. So I'm gonna get some reps in tonight and then get in meditation. See how I go. Since you would open my channels up, get my blood running there. So, you know what I'm saying? For real, for real. I'm so grateful for so much, y'all. What I do that great? I'm so grateful for life, yo. Like don't never give up on like I don't care what you got, don't give up on you. Don't give up on your mental health. Don't give up on your physical health. Don't don't give up on your emotional health. You know what I'm saying? Don't give up on it. I mean, you gotta do the shadow work, you know what I'm saying? You got shadow work books out there. You got it's different to be honest, there's different strokes for different folks, fine. You might have to do different type of programs that suit you. You know what I'm saying? If I was to explain the way, I never read a book. Everything I've done is just literally authentically for me. My work has just been not from no shadow books, not from nobody else. I ain't never got in no books, nothing. I just chose to choose me. And then I just experiment with me. Now it's good to find things that have got. I ain't gonna say I ain't never read books, but it was books that I have read that I resonated with of things I was already engaging in soulfully that was already in my conscious thought and awareness, and to see those same things that I perceive for myself or always in my thoughts or imagination or whatever, to see and read about it, to know that wow, I'm not the only one to experience these things, because a lot of people, the things I address and how I am and the things I speak about, a lot of people are afraid to speak about them because you can sound crazy or seem crazy, and you could be having these weird experiences, and just because you don't want to, seem crazy, anything, people call you crazy. At one point in time, people did, but we to the point now where everybody's realizing that everything is cosmic and everything is infinite and God is in everything and that we are the essence of that. And our imagination, as we came into this world with its children, was what the vastness is, what the vastness we're supposed to be in as the creation of God. You know what I'm saying? And God. You know what I'm saying? Because He first visioned it before you manifested and brought it to be, spoke it, right? You visualize it, you speak it, and then you act on it, right? It's just all about different ways to transverse it, of course, but different strokes for different folks. But you just gotta learn what works for you. I say this all the time. Um, I've read a few books that inspire me, but I've never went by no guidelines. Um, you know, as far as meditation, when I first started meditating, my mind, you know how people say you gotta quiet your mind? Mm-mm. So I will say that my daughter's father helped me with this. Because my mind would go like 1,000 miles, 1,000,000 miles an hour. Like I have so much coming through. All the emotions, all the thoughts, all the triggers, right? Boom, boom. Like it's all going on at the same time. Wait a minute, I'm busy. What do you want? Nothing. Get the tab if you want to check it. Um, so it's like, how do I meditate if I can't quiet your mind? It's like really like it's impossible to quiet your mind because we always think and the thoughts is infinite. It's something you can't quiet. It's just a program that's constantly running, right? But what you can do is lessen. Look, y'all, it's been a gnat in here. This gnat been scrying and spying and monitoring these monitoring spirits. I don't care if they monitor, scry me, see what I'm doing. They can never stop me. And what they're gonna do? See what I'm doing to go do what? Try to mimic it, and then you gonna look like a copycat. Try to think you can. You can never. I don't care. Whatever I do to meditate, to purify myself, to clean. Like it's not anything that I literally do. It's me. Like I do little things to cleanse my energy. Yes, I do bows and egg cleanses and meditate, but it's me. It's me. It's my energy, my thought, my heart. So everything that everybody be trying to throw at me and be wondering what I do, they think I be doing stuff and all this other extra. I don't do a lot. That's what I'm saying. All that extra stuff that everybody be saying you got to do, that's all fine and dandy. Everything, tools do help. Sometimes we need more guided tools to be able to cultivate things or lead us into things or motivate us. Yes, that's true. It helps. Tools do help. Like I still use tools today. You know what I'm saying? Here and there. Um, I don't even burn candles anymore. I ain't burned candles in a couple of months, few months. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I realize that I'm the power source. I like incense and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I like to use stations. Every now and then, you do need to cleanse your space. You do need to smudge. You do need to clear things out. But as long as you cleaning and adjusting yourself and things. I went for the past 2 days. I literally gutted my house out. I was guided to do a house cleanse, and that's what I've been doing the past couple of days. I've been busy cleaning out the cabinets and rearranging everything, cleansing things out, refolding clothes, like organizing stuff. Like I went through the whole house yesterday. And today I finished it up. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to critique it because this energy, this full moon is my energy harvest, right? Scorpio. So I've been guided to do this. So, you know what I'm saying? because the energy is really supporting me. The full moon is supporting me, and I can tell it. Although I can feel people attempting to attack me, it's like I feel it, because some of it is very intense. But then it'll be like, my ancestors been showing up. We got you, baby. Here you go. And that's the thing. I always make sure that the last couple of days that I've been moving, you know what I'm saying? I've been moving. I've been having spurts of energy, and I've been taking advantage of this energy in a positive way, right? Because at the end of the day, I know I'm in control. Some days are heavier than others, but I know only I can break things. So last night when I was getting psychic attacks, because they was trying to attack what let me be painting when I'm doing this. They was trying to attack my y'all need an orange. They was trying to attack my crown chakra, my third eye, was sending me headaches and stuff. So what I did was I meditated, but outside of meditating, the headache was still there. So source and my ancestors say, do telekinesis. So what I did is I did my little, not the little, well, I did do the push thing, but I did my third eye focus with my mind. I wouldn't even really use my hands. I was using my third eye, my mind, to move the wheel. And it's like that broke whatever was trying to, I was focusing and beating whatever they was doing to try to attack my consciousness, to try to attack my ability, to try to attack my psyche. I fought against that with using my powers to focus and moving out an object, and it made my headache, it made the attack go away. So it's different things, that nothing that I'm guided, nothing that I see other people do, nothing that I just know what to do. I'm guided on things to do, to move energies or to come back against things. I'm innately giving different things. Now, these things are in you. You know what I'm saying? The guidance is in you. It's good to read, but it's different strokes for different folks, because all of us is genetically made different. We have codes in us that's activated, or strands in us that's soulfully encoded in us that others don't. So your energy signature that you have as a soul, you obtain certain light codes that other people don't withhold. We all different. None of us hold the same light codes. All souls is different. Let me tell you that although we come from one source, true enough. And I was guided to, it's more than one source. It's a multitude of sources. It's not one source. There's not. It's not just one source. It's sources. Now, could those one source come to, because those multiple sources come from one source? Yeah, but at the end of the day, it don't even that branches off. It never stays one. You know what I'm saying? When you look at cells, right? A cell is um made up of a lot of different things within that cell. So it's all also multitudes of things that makes up that cell. So it's never just one. That one cell is made up of a multitude of things that make that one cell. Peons, right? So which comes from the cosmos, is not to be understood. So it's like it's never one source. It's never just one source. So we branch off. All the sources branch off into other essences of itself. So there's a multitude of sources. Okay. And how you know that it has to be, for it to be infinite, everlasting, existing of what energy is. You know what I'm saying? Energy is expansive, all right? And it's a multitude of things. You know about looking at everything around you. You know about looking at all the stars. You know about looking at all your skin cells, like everything you made up of. You're not made, even though I'm one whole me, Lakita, I'm one whole body. I have a multitude of things that make me up: organs, cells, tissues. That's like all these different things that make up this one whole vessel. But and it's still down to the microscopic essence of it. Those are all the sources that branch off to make this whole oneself. You see what I'm saying? Even though I'm one source myself, it took a lot of other little sources, a multitude of sources, to make this one source. You get it? Okay, that's what I'm just getting. This is just a channel message. So, um, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's a multitude of sources, and we all different. Our energy signatures are different. We all come from different sources. You know what I'm saying? It, and depending on that is depending on your energy signature, or how much power you obtain, how much knowledge you obtain, and what you have access to, and what you can activate. You know what I'm saying? And what you able to cultivate. And we're all different. You know, some of us have a multitude of things. Some of us have one great thing. Some of us, what they call it, the master of none. You can master one thing or be the what they call it, what they say, have many trades or something. I can't think of that saying. You know what I'm saying? But y'all probably know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? You can master one thing and have a multitude of things you can do. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, what would you rather do? Master one at one, be a master of one thing, or be able to do a multitude of things? I like being able to do a multitude of things, and that way I can master the multitude of things that I can do. True enough, but you know, but I like to be able to do anything I put my hands on the mind to. You know what I'm saying? That's a gift. You know, that's a given gift. You know what I'm saying? So ability. And it's beautiful in itself. And like you know how I know all of us is back to energetically different is because everybody don't have the same fingerprints. All right, everybody don't have the same handprint, everybody don't have the same footprint, etc. You know, even twins, identical twins, their fingerprints are different. You see what I'm saying? Their fingerprints are different. They look alike in the face and everything else heightened, but their fingerprints are still different. That's because the fingerprints is the energy of reading the essence of the soul, your energy signature. Okay, it's your soul signature. So yeah, do I want to make that light brown? What a tan that. Did I get brown? Did I get? I didn't even get a brown, did I? I need a brown because I need to make one of these planes. I think I'm gonna make this one like kind of brownish looking. Um, Jupiter. I'm gonna make this one tan because it's like I'm looking from it from a distance. Yeah, but the energies it's been pretty good, fair. Like I said, I've been dealing with, attacks on my body. They're trying to make me uncomfortable at times, make me hurt, make me try to mess with my psyche, but I'm always able to, because I'm in a divine essence of my heart, and I always know how to alchemize and transmute through love, that is, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna always speak my truth. And I embody who I am today. You know what I'm saying? I allow myself to be all of me, you know. And like I say, a lot of people are afraid to be themselves, because they're afraid of how they look or how they gonna sound or whatever. Just be you, and then you be unique. Don't worry about that. Um, we all different, but that's the thing. That's the thing of that is a lot of people that don't know how to find their uniqueness because they're not willing to do the work or figure it out. And then, like, in your own guidance, you got to figure out what's different from you for you that makes you unique outside of what anybody else could be doing. Or if you do something differently, even though you can do, like, I'm an artist, right? All artists have their own glitch or glitch or need or whatever for things, okay, a nick for things. We all different in our own way. Whether we sing, dance, paint, write, poetry, everybody have a different way that they deliver it, right? But it's got to be authentic in your own way. See what I'm saying? Although I'm an artist, I do how I present my art. You know what I'm saying? I never allow my image to override me as an artist because if you know or I have to be I'm just basic, but I'm authentic. Um, and when I do paint art, I never compare myself to other artists, but I am inspired by people that do like realism art and poetry and all that, portraits and all that other stuff. And that's been doing art forever. That's very, very good at details. Like I admire that, but I don't ever be like, I know if I wanted to learn that and get into it, I could. But I'm like, no, I really just want to keep authentically being me, learning in my own way. If I'm guided to get some teachers and whatever along the way, in the cause okay, I say okay, yeah, okay, but I grow in my own way just from learning and teaching myself. Just from being guided and keeping on continuing in it. You see what I'm saying? Everything I do is just all raw talent. So, and then what made me so different and unique as an artist is I tell anybody I do manifest. You can call it manifestation art, you can call it predictive art, you can call it psychic art, you can call it intuitive art. Anyway, the things I paint be energetic messages of things that's gonna come to pass or that we want to energetically experience, or you could be experiencing now energetically in your now moment. You know what I'm saying? Some people might hear my intuitive messages on my art and I already had that happen in their lives or seen it somewhere or da da da. But a lot of things I paint be things that happen in the future. I've seen things I paint that happen months later, years later. You know what I'm saying? Even though I've been doing it for like almost 5 years, I've seen it happen, manifest. So manifestation, right? So yeah, that's what also made me different and unique as an artist, because my art I paint do come to pass. You know, and they're intuitive and they're psychic and and it's for me, it's authentic, it's raw talent. You know what I'm saying? I never went to art school. I wasn't privileged enough to be painting and having the tools to paint all my life. I was just guided to pick up a start on a dang on poster board. If you go back and look at my YouTube page, link in the bio, you will see the beginning, the very first video on my YouTube page. You got to scroll back a little bit, but it's showing me painting on a poster board, and I was given it was during the March equinox, I think of 2019, 18, 19, something like that, and it was about the March equinox energies and the energy shift that we were going to be experiencing and taking place, and all this about the rainbow bridge and the rainbow energy and us getting hit and the things that we was going to be experiencing, what's going on with our bodies and stuff like that. I was getting those informations and all that through a post, and it wasn't leaving like canvas. It was like kitty art, and like my first painting videos was like look like chicken scratch, you know. And then I was guided to get canvases, and then I was told by my ancestors and source to do this. They kept pressuring me. I tell anybody I wasn't planning on doing this, and when I was wanting to do, I didn't see nobody else do art, and I was like, oh, let me do. No, that was like I was going to school to be an RN. And it was like, we need you to do this. I'm like, nah, to go that damn nat, y'all. I want to get it, but that bitch quick. Yeah, somebody's crying and monitoring is fine. Because why is it even here? Ain't no food or nothing in here. It's just around in here. It's crazy. But I know it's monitor spirits. You know what I'm saying? They're going to fuck around and get stuck in the in between. All right? They're not going to be able to find their way back to their source, their body. Anyway, yeah, so it's like, let me get the red. That's that on that. Like that, you see that's distraction. The monitoring spirit trying to come around and cause distractions. But yeah, I didn't. That was kept pressuring me to go get those, even those poster boards. I was like, I don't want to do it. And then there was a guy to do that. Then they told me to go get a canvas, and I was gonna be painting on canvases and getting really good really fast. And here I am. If you go look at the beginning of when I started as an artist and how I even started, it was about messages. It was about the message. It wasn't even about how the art looked. It was like it was the messages that I was getting, the channel message, the intuitive messages of the things that come. And then they was telling me that I'm gonna start doing this, and they led me to do other things, and that's what I've been doing along the way, you know. And I continue to show up for me, and I listened to my guidance, and I did finally took heed and started my channel and did what I was guided to do. It took a minute, but I got there. And I'm proud of myself today. I am. I'm very proud of myself. And I'm gonna keep going. You know, I do this for my own soul journey, my own healing, um, and it brings out a better part of me. And then I'm like, this is who I am, and I never back down or stop for nobody. I know over the years when people were seeing me do this on YouTube and stuff, they probably like, what is this crazy? What is she doing? You know, and people still probably say so now. What is she doing? You know, it's you know. But then when I have receipts. You know what I'm saying? Of things that I get, messages put out there and the things I get. Now, you go back and check out my videos and see things that have came to pass, even from my messages and my readings over the years back on YouTube, and the things that have came to pass in my art. You be like, well, damn. You know what I'm saying? I posted a few of it on TikTok too. You know what I'm saying? You can't knock it. You know what I'm saying? That this ain't no gimmick. This is a real deal. This is a real thing. This is what I'm gifted with. So I'm grateful for it. You know what I'm saying? And it can't be mimicked or duplicated. It can't. Just like my soul can't. You know what I'm saying? You can try to mimic it, you try to duplicate it, but beautiful dogs, like nobody can never do nothing like you do it. All of us do things uniquely in our own way. And when you try to do something just exactly like somebody or the way somebody doing it, it'll never get you where you plan on. You'll get bored with it. You're gonna be doing it just to be doing it, and you're not gonna keep doing it. And if you do, you going it's not gonna be your best. And then if you're trying to take something somebody else doing, it's gonna be a heavy karma behind it. All right. Um. So it's basically just to find. It's best just to find your own way. Figure out who you are and what makes you so different. Do things in your own way, and you'll be guided. It ain't nothing that you'll have to look for or try to do. And not as you do the work in your healing journey, and your soul growth, and you tap into your inner child, you'll figure out what's for you. You know, some of us a multitude of things. Some of us one thing. Some of us, different things. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Don't never be disappointed or down yourself or feel less than because you're not doing what somebody else doing, or you don't see, something in you that you see in other people, because everybody got their own things that's within them. That's where a lot of people get the envy and the hate and the not want people to succeed. It's because those of us who've done the work and those who have tapped into our own well being, people that can't seem to find their purpose. I tell anybody, your purpose is you. Confirmation burp, excuse me. Your purpose is you healing your trauma, your hurt, your pain, learning you, experimenting you, and fighting through all the trenches, and knowing that you are so much more than the life that you perceive here. And tapping into who you are soulfully, remembering who you are as a cosmic being, and then embracing who you are energetically as this physical being, and have an aspect to all the different modalities of who you are internally as your ancestors made up in this physical essence too. But you also have solar DNA or soul DNA, and you have physical DNA. Your soul DNA is cosmic from all the spirits you had cosmically as source, as one of the sources. That's what that is, okay? It's like this one gotta get a little bit more yellow. And dry out. That's a different color yellow. Now let me see, can I get the dark yellow right here? Back down here to where it look like the sun. Yeah, but I love doing the different things that I come with. Like, you might catch me doing readings. You might catch me doing my ride with me. You might catch me doing art. You might catch me doing telekinesis. You might catch me singing. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I'm guided to do to express myself, and however I express with myself as authentically being me of all the aspects of me, that's what I'm going to show up to do. I also do light language. I do. I've been, and that ain't nothing that just came out no way either. I've been speaking tongues since my first daughter was born in 2001. I'm gonna tell y'all how that accumulated. So my first baby daddy, dad was a holiness preacher. All right, him and his wife was the first lady. They had a church or whatever. He was a pastor. And I remember going to the church, and it was the first time I grew up Baptist, or Captain, whatever, Baptist, okay? Baptist. I grew up Baptist. You know, the hymns and the pianos or the organs, okay? I went to a holiness church for the first time at 18 years old. So this happened when I was 18, 19, okay? Because my baby was just a baby. She wasn't the only thing she wasn't one yet. Somebody trying to choke me up. I don't want to speak on this. I'm going to speak on it. It's probably that gnat that's around scrying. Let me drink some water. Do my little concoction. Okay? I do, like I said, a few little things to clear out energy. Unless I get in trance and meditate. But anyway. So they had a holiness church. They had a church. And I ain't never been to no holiness church. So I went to this church and these people were jumping around and screaming and hollering and playing drums and stuff. And then I heard these people speaking in this language that was, and I looked at him, I was like, why are these people playing with God like that? That's what I asked him. He was like, what you mean? I said, why are these people running around here screaming? What are they saying? Like, what is the stuff that's coming out their mouth? He was like, oh, they speaking in tongues. I said, what the hell is speaking in tongues? Now, this is what I'm whispering to him in the church because I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I want to bust out laughing, like, because this shit funny as fuck to me because I ain't never seen this before in my life. Like, these people don't stop playing with God like this. This shit ain't funny. So, I'm like, I gotta leave out of here because I can't contain myself. That's what I told him. I can't sit up in here and watch these people play with God like this shit funny. So why they falling out? Jumping around, screaming and whooping and hollering and stuff and speaking in this crazy language you call tongues. What the fuck is this? And I'm in this motherfucker. I'm like, I gotta go. Like, we gotta go. I can't sit here. I'm serious. Let's get out this church, y'all. Now I'm 18 at the time. So he explained to me, nah, this is really real. So we were going through our thing, and like his mom, when he was doing his thought thing, because yeah, I call him a thought, he was hoeing around. He was a hoe. He was a big hoe. And we had broke up or separated or something like that. And his mom would come and still get me to go to church with them. And one day she was like, you want to go up there and let my husband pray for you? I was like, yeah, why not? Because I was going through some stuff. I went up there, not knowing the things I know now. You should not let everybody put hands on you. I went up there, and when I went up there, he laid his hands on me. Right? Now, I told y'all these people in these churches be practicing witchcraft. That's what that is. When they call you up to the altar, want to lay hands on you and all this stuff, they are energy harvesting. They're siphoning off your energy. They're trying to basically tap into your essence. All right. But what happened was when he decided to come with me with his old laying of the hands for real, it did. And then God, the divine, my ancestor had to show me that tongues was real. Like it wasn't in my. People do really speak. This is a real. This is ancient. So that day when he laid his hands on me, I started speaking in it. And in my head, y'all I'll never forget this. I'm jumping around, my body shaking and stuff, and I'm speaking in this language, what they call tongues. It was light language, ancient tongues, whatever you want to call it. And so I'm laying there on the ground and I can't control myself. I'm all this stuff coming out my mouth. And in my head, I'm like, this shit real. I'm still in my mind. I'm aware that I'm doing this though, but I can't control. That's why I say them spirits. You see what I'm saying? But what happened was he unlocked something in me that day. See what I'm saying? Um, Even though he could have had a negative um agenda, it really unlocked something in me, and my ancestors really came through to protect me from whatever was going on at the time. And also, there was a way that he actually, I'm getting, also opened up a portal in me so they can access me to be able to put all that spell work they put on me too. Okay? Because my baby daddy, people put spell work on me big time when I was 18. And after that, I was going to that house. Every time I went to their house, his mama didn't want to cook no but spaghetti or lasagna. It was always pasta. I ain't never seen no. Every time I used to go over there and spend a night or something, because I used to go up there a few times here and there and spend the night, she was always cooking pasta, spaghetti, or lasagna. Boom. That's why I know about these things now. Mind you, I'm 18, 19 years old, you know, 20. They took my daughter when I was 21. Okay. So I was still going around these people for some years. Me and my baby daddy was together like 2.5 years. You know what I'm saying? And then we broke up and I still was going around his mom and them, so per se. Um, and I remember her telling me she was like she wished she would have had met me before I got pregnant with her son. When I say she talked bad about him and talked about him like a dog about how no good her son was, and I'm like, damn, you his mama. So you had to y'all preachers and first ladies, and he had his first child at 16. That says a lot about y'all. And now he go with another one at 19 by another. But these people had it all together, right? And took my daughter from me because they had money. These church folks and these masons and these occults and these secret societies. So anywho, that's how I found out that. And ever since then, I was able to unlock in me, and I was able to speak it, and it would just come out. And I remember when I was going through stuff with my ex-husband, with their abuse for 3.5 years, I was going through and I was wanting out of the situation, and I would be in that hotel room standing by myself, and I would be break down, and it would just come out, and I would spin. I didn't realize it when I was speaking it, and then over time, as I realized what it was, and I embraced it, and I started using it, and it unlocked even more in me. And then I speak a multitude of different dialects. Most of the time, I sound like I'm like um, native. Sometimes my native ancestors come through. My African ancestors come through. Sometimes my galactic ancestors come through. To be like clicks and ticks and that's like the high frequencies from like the cosmic, like your galactic language. And then I have my different ones come through. It's not hard for me to tap into it. I could just start it just because I do it often. I could just automatically I won't speak in my ancient tongues, whatever come through. Sometimes in meditation I speak a multitude of my um, energies that come through. A lot of times it'd be like Yoroko bra yaroto ishiraki umoroko rati ishiragi koramanoto umarako shi yaraki ara. Dora papakoto uniaraki. And I also, use these are mantras. We're given different mantras as well as we speak in this language. It's ancient. You know what I'm saying? So and I yarako ramono kora shikira kopotrati iskira katu ukura papa papa kadi isiki ayara. Miyaroko Ramanoto o Kuramanoto Ushiraki Nanikero Oti Shiarakia. And I have to do those different things, and different things that come through. And sometimes it'll be just clicks. Whatever they guide me to do at the time. But those different sounds and frequencies and vibrations and tones and depends on the clicks and however it comes through. Sometimes I get so deep in meditation, it's nothing that I'm although I can direct it and bring it forward. Sometimes I get so deep into it, like it just takes over, and I'm in the zone, and there's so much to come through, and then that's how I heal and alchemize too. But it's something that I just have to unlock within you. I know people like shout out her, I don't know, like the people that repeat the same thing over and over again. Like I can repeat some of the same stuff, and I can translate my own. I know what I'm in my consciousness and my thought as far as just the English language. Some of it, is just energy, and you do translate within your own well-being. You know what you're doing cosmically, energetically, what's going on with you cellularly. You'll get that. You'll know what they're coming in to do. You know what I'm saying? Because different essences of yourself and different parts of your soul essences step into your body, literally a pull from source, and embrace you and unlocking you, and then they'll come through assisting you. You see what I'm saying? But those are aspects of who you are. So your ancestors and different modalities of who you are internally, innately coming through. All right. So it's just a multitude of things. No, everybody don't speak it. And then I think some people mimic it. When I see people, like I know when it's like authentic and real, because some people when they say the same little stuff over and over again, over that same little line over and over again, they just remember that, oh, robot, blah, 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 rodo, blah, 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 blah. Like, they'll say the same thing over there. No, that's not. They just figured out one line of speaking something and saying over and over again that same thing, and they're not like, it's just not moving, the energy not moving, that's something that somebody memorized and they just say that. It's, you know what I'm saying? When you're actually tapped in like that, it's gonna shift, it's gonna change, and it's gonna be different. Now you might say something over again a few times, but it's gonna shift something because you got to bring a multitude of sounds and essences through to pull out things that don't belong. It's like, it's kind of like, if you ever seen, Doctor Strange, or you see different movies where you can see people, like, say for instance, you see people pulling these things and they actually show the light in movies, or like seeing people doing stuff, but it's like the energy be moving, but you doing it and the energy is moving and shifting, you're doing things geometrically and stuff, but it's not like you can see it, but it's there. You see what I'm saying? If that make any sense. But sometimes you can see the energy, but more than anything, you'll feel it. Um, confirmation, but excuse me, you'll feel it. You'll feel the energy, and you're embracing your body. You'll let it guide you. Um, not with infiltration though. It's different when you're coming through with your own essence of who you are innately, or then something else infiltrating you. Cause that's why it's so important to know your energy. Um, to have a clear, sober mind, a clean body, and basically know who you are, because things can come in and infiltrate you if you're not in awareness of your energy, and not through exactly light language, but can come in and communicate with you, right? But a lot of things, how you know it's divine beings, they'll let you feel their presence. And a lot of divine beings basically become inviting, and they'll let you know they're there, and they'll ask for permission to communicate with you. If it's not you, it's another essence that's want to link. A lot of times when things are coming in, it's our own external consciousness from source that's coming into and our ancestors and stuff, that the energy, our own embodiment of ourselves, that's communicating with you. You're communicating with you. All right? There's the helicopters. 42, 42 on the car. So, yeah. Um, you're communicating with you. They're probably sending out their signals early because they've been, honey, I've been showing you, they've been trying to send out these signals and they ain't hitting me. They ain't gonna hit right. I told these people, ain't realizing, uh, we get to the point where although we can feel their energy weapons, and I told you, like, after they started flying last night, I think that's when my head started hurting too, matter of fact, y'all. No, it hurt before then. But after I started doing my telekinesis and stuff, that's when they start flying. So when you tapping in, or they know you on a high frequency and stuff, they can reach your energy signals. Like, I'm talking about high reaching frequency stuff. And my frequency is up high now because I'm channeling, I'm receiving information from myself, that is, parts of myself, my higher consciousness, right? And they can see that my energy frequencies have shifted, so they're flying over and they want to send energy weapons, energy frequencies, to try to lower your vibrations. So automatically I alchemize it already in my consciousness and be like, whatever's trying to be directed to me, that is blocked, that it cannot infiltrate me. And if it does try to penetrate me in a type of way, that I'm alchemizing it in divine love. But yeah, I'm always trying to find ways to, and you can manifest that. You can speak these things. You gotta know how powerful we are, in the divine answers. I keep telling people, the only way the energy is gonna work for you in these days is if you're in your enlightenment, if you're in your healing, your growth. Like, I can feel like since they came by, like my up here is feeling like zzz. So they definitely sent out an energy, um, a frequency just now, and they're trying to infiltrate my consciousness. Um, and they will do that. You'll feel a little wonky up there, but if you feel that I do tap at times when I'm guided to. I don't do. I've seen people tap before, but I tap when I'm guided to. Like, you tap. tap around the areas. That helps, clear out any blockages too. Like it's different things. You just gotta find out what works for you. You know what I'm saying? Do your research, read some books. It don't hurt to have guidance. But I tell anybody some things I've learned from books. A few things some things I've seen other people do that I've already did though, and I'm like, damn, I was already doing that and I didn't even know that was a thing. Like, wow. You'd be surprised. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing you done got out of a book. It ain't nothing you see nobody else do. You'll just see somebody else doing it. Then you'll find out, damn, there's books on this shit. And then you'll find out that it's like more and more out there, right? But it's just innately in you. And then some stuff we learn from books and seeing other people doing. It's all right to try to apply them to your lessons, all right? And you'll know if it's guided for you anyway because you innately know it. Like spirit or source will keep showing you, like, yeah, you need to do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. Here, we want you to read this, read this. We need you to try this. They'll keep pushing it in your face, so you'll know, um, because they always screaming. Your ancestors and sources gonna scream at you. They're gonna scream at you, but make sure you can tell the difference that it's for to help you. Not they're not gonna scream at you to do nothing ridiculous. You know. I don't know. I keep getting signs to go do this fucked up thing over there, knowing that it's gonna put you in a situation you don't want to be in. That ain't God. That ain't from the divine. I want to say, that ain't from your divine essence. That ain't from your higher self. That's for them lower essences that want to use their vessel to do some messed up stuff. They're gonna put you in a situation you can't come back from. Sometimes we get to come back from stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just a lesson we have to learn and realize that ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know we done been there. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Every fool will try something once, at least once. We all will try something at least once, right? Whether it's good or bad. Sometimes you just know, like, that ain't for me. I done seen what that do, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta use your wits about things. Be smart about it, but trust your divine intuition. When you in alignment with yourself and you know you're working on yourself, you done did a good bit of healing, and you at a point in your life where you trust your guidance because you know you are your power, your essence is real. Trust that. Yeah, they still hold up, y'all. They send out a strong dang on. They send out a strong signal. And then you can also crystals are good to use. Like you do have to use until I get into my breathing, okay, and I choose to sit down and breathe, which I can do it right here, right now, but I'm not gonna go through all that. But I might have to, depends on how I can feel this. So I'm gonna put my crystal quartz there. You see what I'm saying? And if I have to, matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and take my selenite piece and place it here. And the more than anything, it's about intent and focusing on drawing out whatever energy, weapon, or whatever frequency or whatever they sent out to me, pulling it out of my body and alchemizing it again in divine love. That those who continue to send these attacks, I do ask that they be held accountable for their actions. So more and more of these things will be done away with in this realm, okay? You have to ask that these people be held accountable so these things can be done away with and that they have no control over you in the first place because you're in control of your own mind, your own consciousness, your own body, your own well being. No matter how you feel, you are in control. And another way those things cannot take hold of me and keep hold of me is because I'm always in my awareness and I'm sober. Okay? That matters. Once you lower your frequencies with um alcohol and drugs and stuff like that, that's how they're able to infiltrate and stay, and then you can't alchemize it. When I say I don't drink or smoke or nothing anymore, I don't, because I get it. You know what I'm saying? I don't even, I need to take me a little edge off. Take an edge off for what? When I'm constantly in the battlefield. Like, I don't got time. You know what I'm saying? I got to always be on the up and up because I'm constantly having to transmute and alchemize because I do have a lot of energies directed at me. And I enter and understand that. And you can't put yourself on the front line, all right, or out here, even on platforms or just in your own embodiment of your own well being cosmically without being able to know that this is a vast universe and these things that's directed towards you are not wanting you to bring forth the divine essence that's meant to be manifested in your realm, especially when you're here for a greater cause, like, right? Because your energy is big and you're meant to be here to drive out forces that no longer serve this dimension or this reality anymore, because now the energy has shifted. So we're here to usher that in. So we got to make sure we're standing our awareness and our alignment and pulling our energy forward and combat and alchemizing whatever is trying to interfere. All right. However long it may take. Sometimes it can take you a few minutes. Sometimes it can take 30 minutes. I get as far. I'll meditate on your ass for 2, 3 hours. Don't play with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm serious about what I do, who I am. And meditation is medication. I tell you anybody, meditation is medication. That's the foundation. That's how you alchemize on top of your heart frequency. But if you are low, if you the negative person, you're like, I'm just gonna meditate because they say this the thing that work. Meditation will help you start changing your thinking and helping alchemizing and altering your genetics and unlocking things where you will start perceiving and thinking different and doing things different. And if you was thinking negative or was a messed up person, you'll start seeing yourself and seeing things different. You'll be like, whoa, wait a minute. So it's not gonna hurt to try. But yeah, back to that was the light language about how I started with meditation. Now, I think I was talking about that earlier. My daughter's father, my baby daddy. He when I was saying the mind, right? See how that came back to me, and I okay. So all the chatter, right? The chitter chatter and all the thoughts in your head, you keep a million miles an hour, right? You're like constantly on. It's so much noise. They go to helicopter again. Probably because they know I just alchemized that shit. But it's not gonna hit me this time because I'm already watered up. I have a shield around me. Yeah, y'all hear? Yeah, they be hitting me. They be trying to hit me with them energy weapons. But back to when like I said, when I was learning how to meditate, like my mind go a million miles an hour or more, right? I was like, I can't meditate because I can't be quiet. You're not gonna be able to be quiet because the mind is not meant to be quiet like that. It's not. It's gonna constantly be trying to think of things. You're picking up on other energies. You're an energy channel, right? You're antenna basically. Confirmation burp, excuse me. And so you're constantly going to be channeling in thoughts and connecting, receiving information because you're very much alive, right? So your brain very much active. So it's not gonna just get quiet, all right? You might stop talking, but your mind not gonna stop thinking. So what I had to do, he told me to do, and I'm so grateful for him for that. He like, why don't you go outside and meditate in the noise, out on the balcony, right? We was downtown in the city, close to the traffic and the mall and the highway and stuff. Um, and I was like, okay, I'll try. He said, what you do is just focus in on one thing at a time. Like just focus on the sound of the cars, or focus on, listening to the birds, the sounds of the birds around the out. Even though the other noise going on, hone in on one sound, right? And I started doing that, and it worked. So then I learned how to quiet my thoughts down to 1 to 2 thoughts, like thinking like it got down to one. I could think of focus on the same word or words, 2 to 3 words over and over again, and work on my breathing, right? And then I learned how to meditate with noise. So it's like even if people be trying, and I'm so grateful that I learned that way, that people can make noise because that's what they're trying to do. Like you think you got to be quiet to meditate, and all the other stuff. So I learned how to meditate while noise was around me. And I'm so grateful for that because it's like no matter what's going on around me, I know how to hone in on my thoughts and my energy and my chi and focus on just what I'm meant to focus on during my meditation. So when people are loud or anything trying to throw me off and stuff just start, car alarms start going off, or just crazy noises start trying to go out and come out of nowhere, because they will do that. If you ever notice, if you try to get quiet in meditation, like meditate, like all kind of noises start, stuff start happening out of nowhere, try to throw you off your meditation. I learned how to meditate with noise. You know what I'm saying? To focus and hone in on one or two things, and then a couple of thoughts, right? Or one or two things to think about, words. And I learned how to do that with noise around me. So when it's noisy, it don't bother me. I still am able to stay in my zone. So I am grateful that he gave me that to really cultivate on. And that's how I've been able to, that's what I do over the years. So I'm grateful for that. And like I say, sometimes I might spend, depends on what I'm doing, I spend 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Sometimes I get so deep into meditation, I forget. Now, I'm not going to lie, they have been sending me a lot of energy to try to throw me off, to make me not want to meditate or whatever. When I get some serious attacks, though, I know how to get down and get busy. So, but it's important to meditate every day. They have been trying to throw me off with this energy to make me not, but I'm so in tune with myself that I really, me not meditating every day, don't I don't let it go too long. You see what I'm saying? And it don't affect me either, because my heart stay pure, and I'm not. While I'm not meditating, I'm not doving into toxic things to take me out of my ailment. I'm really, this is meditation for me. Okay, me painting, this meditation. Me getting up here, making these videos, it's meditation. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm honing in on positive energies and what drive me and what motivate me in my childlike consciousness, right? This is meditation. So it's a multitude of ways to meditate. But when I want to get down and dirty though and do some serious alchemy, that's when I'll sit and sometimes you can move your energy. Or you can just sit there and focus on your breath work, and focusing on moving the energy and see it, right? And I have been able to see the energies, to feel them, see what I'm feeling, and look at ways and guide it to which ways to pull them out of me and what I'm guided to do as far as alchemy. Okay, and it all comes from stemming from my heart too, my heart frequencies. What I'm doing through my heart. My heart is, everything I do is always with pure intent. My consciousness and my well-being, really for the greater good for others. And I hate no one, even though I know these people doing a lot of malicious things and they continue to want to attack me and make my life hard. I still want the best for everybody, and I manifest that this world heal and that we all get in alignment. But I do say that people be held accountable for their actions so they can learn, so that we've had to grow, right? And if they choose not to learn, they choose not to heal, let their fate be their fate elsewhere. But to leave us alone. That we not be able to be interfered with, infiltrated by these people no more. Let them learn their lessons amongst each other. 57 on the clock. Okay? Yeah. And that's what's going to happen. That's why the realm, the worlds, the realities, um, they're going to split. It's going to be a split take place where these people are no longer going to be in. And it happens. Y'all don't realize it. It happens. When you choose to let go of people, places, and things, that's when you take that split. You splitting off from the 3D to the 4D, low 4D, to the high 4D, to eventually the 5D. And when you get to a certain frequency, a lot of people that was once around you is going to be obsolete, and you're only going to have attract those who are on the same frequency and like-minded, and what's meant to drive you into the higher realms. And that's what's going to be created around you, because that's what you're manifesting for yourself energetically. So those people that are on here are not willing to do the work, and so on are going to be obsolete, because they can't be around in your presence, because you're at a certain point energetically where, in your awareness, in your consciousness, in your well-being, in your intuitive knowing, all right, in your heart frequencies, you're not going to be um, infiltrated in that way, because you're in your awareness. You trust your guidance. You know your power, and you want to only attract what you are. And if something's not in a match with you, you automatically gonna know that. And eventually, those people are not going to be nowhere in the vicinity of the reality that you're in. They'll be in their own, and it's like that now. People in their own realities. Some of you have to watch you as you're going into this higher essence of yourselves, and as part of their karmas. And then to the point, You're gonna be in a whole nother dimension or reality today. You're no longer gonna exist because they're gonna perish sooner or later. You see what I'm saying? And then although and when they do, even if you do no longer be in this flesh, the energy of your soul signature will be pulled to a whole nother different direction than what theirs are being pulled or ushered to. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, that second time they came through, I told you I didn't feel nothing. They couldn't hit me. I had already put up my shield. I focused on my protection. And like I said, I got my crystal too. Confirmation burp, excuse me. I don't play about me and God don't play about me and I know who I am. I do. And here they come. Look, sound like they're circling back around again. They can keep circling how they want to. Yep. And they can't penetrate me. Penetrate me. Alright. I still got some little things to do because I gotta go into this part right here and revamp some things. But after I do this, what I'm trying to touch up here around in this area, I'll be done. And I'm gonna come with a an energy message, a channel message, all right, intuitive message of the message that comes through of what this painting totally represent, what I'm guided to speak on about it, and what energy or in um alignment with it. I don't know. I know it's got to do with eco-friendly and the times we're going in, but I know it's some see what comes through. But that'll be another day. I'm gonna get ready to wrap this up and do what I said, get my workout in, and then go meditate so I can really acclimatize it because it's so important. Like I say, this full moon energy is very potent right now, even though it's the 28th energy is here already. And you know, it's good to stay grounded. Make sure you're doing positive things. Make sure you practicing on reading the things that you know you don't want in your energy. But I'm getting that like this is a transformation energy. This is the Scorpio full moon. So this is transformation anyway. So things that are your consciously and in your energetic signature that does not serve you, you're going to be feeling better mentally, emotionally, and physically anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because it's meant for this stuff to be ushered out. Anything that you need in your life to help you to transform toward the right direction, transform and transition into the right direction. That's what you're going to be guided into. I told y'all the other day, it's harvest season. So whatever you're gonna harvest depending on what energy you've been putting out over the years. If you've been doing the work, you're gonna be harvesting your dharma. All right, divine things. All right, divine energy. You'll be walking into your greatness. If you've been doing negative things, you're gonna be harvesting your karma. All right, killer energy, chaos. All right, the things that's not gonna. Well, you have to learn your karmic lessons from. All right, and your world might get turned upside down a little bit so you can get it. The pressure gonna be real. The pressure gonna either create a beautiful diamond of light or it's gonna bust pipes. When that pressure come up on you from the actions and the choices you made, all right, of the things you've been doing throughout sometime lifetimes up into to this one, it's time that all of them gonna come running in at once. And it's just the times we in. So if you want to allow the pressure to not cause you, because it's gonna get real, it's gonna get heavy. All right. A lot of these people been doing stuff heinously for all their life. Don't remember their past lifetimes. You know what I'm saying? Because there's not even the souls that was originated in the bodies in the first place. And some of them just straight low vibration, demonic souls, or entities or beings that did just came in just for mischief and chaos. So, but demons and those energies can evolve too if they choose to cultivate in the divine energies. That's the only way to go into this evolution. All right, but if not, they will be drugged into wherever they need be. But yeah, the pressure, you know what I'm saying, gonna be real. And you can continue to let it make you bitter, sour, hateful. And the more you do that, the more pressure you're gonna get where you can pressure yourself right on up out of here to the bust pipes and you're gonna drown. Okay? Or you can allow the pressure to mold you from that clunk of coal into a beautiful diamond. And then allow that light spectrum from the sun, your soul, to let those spectrums of rays shine through you as you keep reconfiguring and unlocking different aspects of the great vastness that you are cosmically to become the greater version of yourselves. That's it. You know, it's a process. It's ongoing. It's not a destination. You just got to keep moving. Keep being, keep embracing, keep embodying, keep not letting the pressures of the world and the external things that's going on in your life or in the world cause you to break. Remember, we create these realities, and that's why they want to keep us in fear and targeting us constantly, constantly. But once you realize who you are and allow the pressure to create a light, you start manifesting the realities that's meant here. But the energies are here to support it anyway. So embrace them, so you can thrive in your greatness. It's the times of the times of the times of the signs. How they say it. But it's beautiful. These are some beautiful times that we in. And yeah, I regurgitated that. I don't care because motherfuckers been trying to be who I be, and I'm not trying to be nobody. I'm just saying we are in the times where all the signs are showing us what direction to go in, and that the shift has taken place. And in order to thrive, you have to heal and you have to be in alignment with the high vibrations and the divine frequencies, or perish or suffer. The choice is yours. Because we've suffered long enough. It's time for the beautiful diamonds of light to win, right? Okay, beautiful diamonds of light. Remember, the pressure only creates the beautiful diamond of light. Until next time. Bye now.